Hi everyone, my name is Charlie and today I have my December book haul. The first two books I bought in December were based on recommendations from Lauren over at Lauren and the Books. I've talked about these books tons now, and the first one is Christmas Days by Jeanette Winterson, which is 12 stories and 12 feasts for 12 days. So it's what it says on the tin, you're getting 12 stories and 12 recipes, and they're all focused around the Christmas season. It's probably a bit too late if you were looking for a recommendation for Christmas or a Christmas read, but keep it in mind for next year because it is a thoroughly enjoyable read and just what you need at Christmas, especially if you've got 12 days handy. Next, another recommendation was Mr. Dickens and His Carol by Samantha Silver. This follows the story of Charles Dickens when he is approached by his publishers because Martin Chuzzlewit is not doing as well as they'd hoped, and they ask him to write a Christmas story, which now we all know is A Christmas Carol, and it is one of those books that is in our hearts all the time. Every year there is a new adaptation on the television. There's about 50,000 different soap operas that have taken the story and used it. Yeah. If you want to read this book, then I think you could maybe read it any time of the year. To me, it didn't feel particularly Christmassy, even though it is set at Christmas. And now we're on to the books that I got at Christmas. Firstly, I got the hardback of Harry Potter, A History of Magic. I don't know whether this is written by anybody. I haven't been to see the exhibition that this is based on, but I do have the documentary recorded to watch on the television. And this book comes with a story in that both my mother and my father bought me copies of this book, which is strange considering they both live in the same house and didn't think to talk to one another about what they were getting me. I will be looking at this one day. It is exceptionally heavy, and I did prefer the copy my father got me, but this one was cheaper, so my mother made me keep it, despite the dents and the bends in it. Well, I don't know whether you can see the bend in it. I just don't like bends or crooked things in my books, especially when they're as expensive as this. But you know my mother, she usually gets away. And because my dad and I had to return the really nice, pristine copy of A History of Magic, he had me buy 2 books to replace that to give me at Christmas. The first of those was The Diary of a Bookseller by Sean Bithell, and I know nothing about this book except that Dave over at Wild Reads seemed to enjoy it, and so I got it on his recommendation basically, and I'm looking forward to it. If it's anything like The Year of Reading Dangerously or any of Jen Campbell's books about bookshops, then I'm pretty confident that I'm going to enjoy this one. And then I got the Faber Book of Christmas, which I haven't even taken out of the cellophane, but I believe that it's a lot of different Christmas writings by different writers, and it was made in conjunction with Liberties of London, which is why it has this rather nice cover. And yes, I did choose to get this book based on Jean over at Jean's Bookish Thoughts' video. And there you have it. Them's the books. If I despise them all, I'm gonna stop listening to people's recommendations in future. But yeah, if you've read any of these books and would like to discuss them in any way, please feel free to do so in the comments, unless you're going to give me complete spoilers. But I don't know whether you can spoil non-fiction, an exhibition book, or fiction that's been out there for years. What can you do? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, that is all.